All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are working on, I believe it's a 1963 Dodge Dart, and the customer was a referral from one shop that I work with, this guy Miles, called Acme Garage. All they do is build hot rods and stuff, and if you have anything vintage, they're the guys to go to if you're in the San Diego area. Anyways, they referred this over to me. This car was basically a barn find, a garage find, but it sat in someone's garage for, I think, 15, 20 years and sat and sat and sat. The original owner died, it got transferred over to the neighbor didn't drive it, just sat in the garage. So the paint is pretty rough. It's super oxidized and dirty. Let me go ahead and flip you guys around and show you. So, I don't know if you guys can see the actual level. All this dirt is stained into the paint. So it's really all throughout the whole thing. Yeah, there you go, you can see there. So I tried just taking some compound to it and it did not do it. So I'm actually gonna have to color sand this vehicle to actually get that dirt and everything out of the clear coat. Basically what it is there's all the clear coat that's there, the first top few layers are just embedded with oxidation and dirt. So I'm gonna cut all that out and then we're gonna get to polishing it back out after that. So as you can see, I actually did the hood. The hood was the worst part. Getting to spin you around for that. And the hood's all done, so all of the dirt is out of it. Now it just needs to be, all the luster needs to be brought back out from the polish. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going around the car with the sandpaper and get this thing looking good. You can see all of the oxidation and just the leftover kind of stained white paint that has gone on the ground from color sanding it. So we're gonna keep going and hopefully this thing comes out as good as I think it should. Now, how much actual gloss that's gonna come out is still a question. I'm not 100% sure until I get through this and actually get some polish onto it. But I notified the customer. His main concern is just that he wants the paint clean looking, not dirty fingerprints and everything all over the thing. And then we're gonna be able to polish it and make it so that it's easy for him to maintain, which is a big feature here. As of right now, any dirt that gets into there, it's really hard to get out for him. So we'll get it to a point where it's easy for him to maintain. He can be proud driving it around and really enjoy his car. So stay tuned, here we go. All right, hey, sorry about that, guys. The camera battery died while I was working on it. I was just deep into the project and the battery died. So anyway, I actually had to go pretty deep, right? So we started off with a 15,000 grit sandpaper, followed up with a 2,000, then a 3,000, and then polished it out. So again, it's not gonna be perfect. This is a very old car. It was very oxidized, and the customer is looking for a cost-effective way to make his car look much, much better. And I think we achieved that for him. So we're gonna go ahead and flip you around right now and show you the car and just show you the kind of, the luster that we were able to get back out of the paint. So you can actually see we have some reflection in the paint again, versus before it was complete chalk. Let me see, there you go. It was complete chalk with dirt embedded into it. So it's looking much, much better. There's down the line there. And we'll go ahead and show you guys, there's my baby, my 69 Fairlane. But we'll show you, so the rear truck deck lid here was where I showed you guys all that dirt and contamination was in the paint. So as you can see, all that stuff is out. Again, it's not perfect, but it's a dramatic improvement, and the customer should be super, super happy. So we're not worrying about this vinyl, the convertible top. It's got some holes and some damage in it. So we're not gonna do anything with this. He's actually just worried about it getting any water seeping in. So again, we're not touching that. We're just doing the paint work on it. I'm gonna do a quick vacuum, and I'm gonna try and clean up his chrome a little bit as well. So this one's not terrible. It's definitely got some pitting and stuff in it, but the front one is pretty beat up. So it looks like someone tried to go after it before with something. I don't know what they tried, but it looks like it's, it's got some rust and stuff going through it. So I'm gonna try and clean that up as much as I can. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with, open it up here, some NEVEL from Eagle 1, and see if that works. We may need to go more aggressive. We'll see. If I do, then I'll go get some, I don't have any in the shop right now, but I'll go get some steel wool and we can work it that way. But let's try this stuff and see how it goes. Well, it's gonna shine it up, but it's not gonna remove the staining, the little rust stains. And trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Let's just go ahead and get it polished with this stuff, and then I'm gonna wipe it down with a microfiber and see how it's looking and figure out what I want to do. I don't know what's actually on this chrome. It looks pretty pitted and actually rusted out, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get these. Ideally, these would be re-chromed. So I am actually just gonna go ahead and use this, clean them up as much as I can, and then send it on its way. Again, not getting paid for this, but I want to just make this vehicle pop for the customer. So we'll go ahead and do this around on the bumpers and get it squared away. All right, guys, so I just finished up polishing out the chrome as much as I could. And then went around, did the windows, dressed the tires, and this little guy is out of here tomorrow. The owner's gonna come pick it up. Should be pretty happy. We're gonna go ahead and give you some walk around shots of it now. Alright guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.